Hmm. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wait. Do I sound good? Do I sound good? Hmm? Oh, wait. Nope. 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 Let's see. Let's just hear it like this. Hmm. Let's see. Where the volume's a little bit too low. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wait, I sound good. I sound good. Great, 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 great. Cool, 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 cool. That's the number one thing I was worried about because I have a new setup. Hi, hello, 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 hello. For those of the past, for those of the present, for those of the future, for those who are watching here and right now. Hi, my name is Lafayette Dio. I'm a guardian of the boundary who was kicked out of their own territory and ended up becoming a doll shop employee. Wait, let me turn up the volume a little bit. I'm still getting used to this whole new setup because today I just got a new microphone and a new headphones. And oh my god, I'm still trying to get used to them. I'm still trying to get used to them because it's like these cut my ears. These cut my ears so I can't hear jack of anything. I can hear music. I can hear other things. But oh, I should probably put my phone on vibrate actually. Let me quickly do that. There we go. Much better. Much better. Yeah, today today was definitely a day. It was fun. It was great. It was cool. It was cool. I finally got some much needed stuff that I've been meaning to get for like the past ever. I finally got new sneakers. I finally got a new setup, so my setup's more updated. I got more boots. Well, I got a new pair of boots actually. These are good boots too. These were not cheap. These were not cheap at all. But you know what? They're worth it. They're worth it. They're worth it. I got new clothes, which is great. Like I got new pants and new shirts more than anything else. I got a whole new set of mugs that I definitely did not need. But you know what? They were Hello Kitty and Kuromi themed, and I could not resist that. I definitely could not resist that. I cannot call myself a Sanrio fan if I missed out on those. Plus, also, okay, they're microwave and dishwasher safe. So, best of both worlds. And they're big. They're big. So I can have like a nice steaming thing of hot cocoa, which is probably the only hot drink I can tolerate. I can sometimes tolerate tea. I can sometimes tolerate coffee. But most of the time, I prefer both of those iced, unless they're specifically meant to be hot. Otherwise, they mix weirdly. But that's whatever. Oh, what else did I get? Oh, I would say it was fun. And besides that, it was just a bunch of moisturizer. Because boy, does my skin be dry, and my hair even drier. But besides that, today we're drawing. We're drawing and we're also doing some 3D modeling if we have enough time. I'm gonna try and see, actually, well, get that done. I actually do the 3D modeling because it's supposed to be drawing and 3D modeling. But if I start yapping too much, I start doing nothing but yapping and drawing. But hey, it's fun. It's fun. It's meant to be a chill night, nothing too crazy. I probably should have gotten some water, but my throat's feeling better. My throat's feeling way better than the coughing fit from yesterday, which again, I apologize. I'm so sorry. But my throat's feeling so much better, and it'll be better for not only today, but also for when we play Fate Samurai Revenant tomorrow. But, I guess I could say no, I'll wait till the end of the stream. There's nothing crazy, it's just, the start of next week's schedule, which I do need to test because I just realized I've been making a raw schedule and not following the pre-made schedule that I made, like, 3 weeks ago, right when I started, like, actually streaming. Hey, I digress. Actually, I am gonna go get some water. Excuse me? For 1 second. So I'm just now realizing that my mic was off for like 5 minutes. You know what? Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi, par for the course. Hello, hello. You can hear me now. What I was saying is that there's this weird moth thing that keeps following me around and I'm inclined to draw it. Also, I don't get paid enough to keep repairing my weapons, so I try to get into as little fights as possible, but that's kind of impossible considering the fact that I'm a bodyguard. Yay! I sure love being bullied in another world. Wow, maybe I should have just naturally reincarnated instead of just being like, hey, this guardian is like lonely and sad and really hot. I want them to be happy. And I go and basically take their place. But you know what? I can't say that. Because they deserve a chance to be happy too, even if it's in oblivion. I kind of miss them though. It's been way too long. Has it been 300 years already? I don't know. I hope if anything they were able to reincarnate. There's nothing even saying that guardians have to fully fall to oblivion after all. No, they were in a pretty bad shape when I first met them. Back when I was just a spirit and not a human, and not, you know, this thing. After, you know, the whole me being, how do I put this? I was back massaged 27 times without my consent. Which then resulted in me ending up in the boundary. I'm restricted. You know what? Restricted mode doesn't even freaking, restricted mode basically makes it so nobody can see me anyway. I got stabbed 27 times in the back, and then end up in the boundary. Wait, I guess technically you can say stab. You just can't say, the M. The M. Mysterious M. Or, what was it my brother said? I was given a ticket straight to heaven, if you want to know what that means. Let's see. It definitely had antennas. It's definitely a fat little thing. Which honestly, I guess that makes it cute. Fat little small things are cute. Let's see. It definitely had fuzzy antennas. I wonder if there's a way to do this. Maybe I can do it like that. Yeah, like that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then, also I gotta, even though I'm not really into Lego likes, or like those, big building things, I got one because the fact that when I was going to go get my new setup, I happened to see it. And I happened to see it, and I was like, man. The thing is that I was just like in line waiting to, you know, be seen by the cashier and such. And I see it, I'm like, wait a second, is that who I think it is? Cause like, it's Pokemon stuff, So I'm thinking, oh, wait, is that really who I think it is? And I look over, yeah, it's Lucario. I'm like, oh, heck, really? Oh, I gotta get that. It's Lucario. I can't not get Lucario. Lucario's like my favorite Pokemon, and a lot of that's because of the fact that I watched the card Mystery of Mew when I was younger. And honestly, people may disagree with me, but Lucario and Mystery of Mew is the best Pokemon movie ever. Like, Pokemon movie 1 is great, the one with Entei is great, the one with Lugia is good, honestly the Johto Sinnoh movies are probably the best movies. Some of you Nova ones are good. I think I only saw up to the Hoopla one. No, I didn't see Hoopla. No, I saw, I saw up to Keldeo? That's what his name is? It's the one that kind of looks like it's Saint Seiya. Yeah, it kind of looks like the one that looks like it's Saint Seiya. That one. Oh god, my nose is absolutely stuffed up. Let's see, where is the... But yeah, that I think it is Keldio actually. Yeah, I think it's Keldio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Keldio. You know what? Let me double check. Keldio, Pokemon. Yeah, I was right. It is Keldio. See, I knew I remembered. But yeah, I watched up to. Excuse me. I watched up to that one, and then I didn't really watch any afterwards because I was already starting to like. Not exactly age out of Pokemon, but it's like I was playing the games more than watching the anime because by that time I was in like semi-higher education, and also I got to watching other like other series too. Because once I got into like high school, it pretty much was just like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you now have access to all of the other anime. You can now watch a whole bunch of other things. Like Yaoi. This is like, god, I was not gonna admit this because it's like, hell, there's only one person in here. I was a major Fujoshi back in middle and high school. Like, I would refuse to play certain games if I couldn't get like either a BL ending or a neutral ending with the girls. Which is funny because I managed to basically I managed to get Akuma Strip 2. I managed to get Akuma Strip 2, and pretty much because of that, I not only was able to dress the main character up in like girlish outfits, but I also managed to get the friendship ending. Which is funny because again, it's Akuma Strip. Your whole reason is like stripping vampires and getting cute girls. That was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. But honestly it was worth it. It was so worth it. It's like, honestly, I should play through Akuma Strip one more time. I think it was Undead and Undressed, because you can do that Undead and Undressed. I don't know about the first Akuma Strip game, because I didn't play that one. I played it on the Vita, because I was borrowing my brother's Vita. And because of that, I was able to... But like, the game itself was mine. The Vita was my brother's. Because of that, I was able to play I was able to play a bit of Breath of Fire 3? No, Breath of Fire... It was either Breath of Fire 1 or Breath of Fire 3. And also, Fate Extella and... Riviera. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, I should go back and play Riviera. I kinda let someone scare me out of playing Riviera again, because it kinda like, let it be known that it is kind of a harem game. And I'm more accepting of harem games now that I'm older. Even though back when I was a kid, back when I was a kid, I was just like, ew, harem games? Ew. Actually, no, I wasn't like that. If anything, I was just like, oh, cool. There's a bunch of girls in this series. Those are a lot of panty shots. Let's see. Did it have a beak? No, I don't think it had a beak. That kind of more like a chicken than anything else. The eyes. Are these what the eyes looked like? Maybe it had eyes like this? Maybe if that thing was clapping around. Maybe I shouldn't use the word clap. Tapping around. Maybe if it was tapping around, I'd be able to see it, but it's hiding. I know it definitely had Black Seclara. It definitely had Black Seclara. There we go. Did it have... Nope, it didn't have eyebrows. I guess it would be kind of weird if it did. But it's like, yeah, because it's funny, because I actually did watch, used to, like, I don't want to say exclusively watch harem anime, but I watched a lot of it when I was growing up. Like, it was, what was it, Mamoru Haro, Negima, which was interesting. It's funny the fact that the guy who made Negima, Ken Akamatsu, is now a freaking, like, is he a senator or prime? No, he's not prime minister. He's like a senator in like some city in Japan. Which that's so funny. Like, imagine making like the most popular harem anime and harem series, because he did Love Hina, he did Yuki Holder, I think he did Negima, and then he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna become a senator. But you know what? I can't fault him for that. That's a little based. Oh, hopefully he's doing good things with his power and not like being, you know, evil. Because they are senators, and senators don't really usually have souls. It's fun fact, that's the reason why they usually don't end up in the boundary. They just go straight to somebody. They don't go to me. They didn't go to me. If they did go to me, well, if they went to me, that means they had to believe that nobody would ever miss them when they were gone. But that's kind of their own fault. Is this... Am I remembering this right? It's kind of looking more like a turkey than a moth. What does a moth look like again? Wait, what does a moth look like again? Let me see. Moth. Yeah, a moth looks like that. Oh yeah, it's that Luna moth that everybody keeps talking about. It's cute. Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. It needs to be more furry. Yeah, furry like this. It still looks like a turkey. It honestly still looks like a turkey, but honestly... Wait. Now that I think about it, hold on, let me put you to the side. Are you all together? That also kind of gives off a little bit of a Digimon-ish vibe. Because I was able to pick it up one time, and at one time it was kind of a little heavy. It was kind of like carrying a 1-year-old. Actually, no, not a 1-year-old. What was it? 6 months? 6 months, yeah. You know that, also no, babies usually open their eyes at like, way after 6 months. It was like picking up a child. That's how it felt. But it was also really it was also really squirmy. Squirmy and kind of wormy. Like that. Its wings definitely worked in the back like this. Excuse me. It was more like this. It was definitely decent enough that it could fly on its own. Is that what a bird wing looks like? I hesitate to even call it a bird. Is a bird tucked in? It's more like this. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then it definitely stepped like this. Like that. The other one was a way like this. Well, not like that exactly, but yeah, and that. Oh, I want to cough so badly. I'm trying to prevent myself from not. Oh, one good thing is that I'm no longer peeking, which I'm very, very happy about. You don't know, it was definitely annoying peeking. You know what? You know what would probably help if I just, did that. There we go. And then like this. I should probably imagine it like I'm drawing Courage the Cowardly Dog, but also, despite the fact that Courage was like my favorite series growing up, I never drew Courage. Like, what was wrong with me? I mean, besides the fact that I was hyper obsessed with anime from like the moment it hit my eyes. Which, again, I think that happened. I think that it happened to every 2000s kid, or every kid who was like born in the late 90s and then immediately was thrust into the 2000s. Because I sure don't remember anything from like to be fair, I was, freshly baked 97, and then 98 and 99 and 2000. I don't think I have any memories until like 2003. Or at least I don't remember anything till like 2003. Because 2003 was when they were showing like Dot Hack was in the Twilight Bracelet. 2003? It was somewhere around 2003 to 2005. Let's see. Definitely a turkey like. Why does it look so much like a turkey? Did it lose power? Did it lose its power or something? Let's see. Turkey! Wait, Turkeymoth. Oh! There is a turkey moth! Whoa, what do you know? Oh, I really like the way its wings look. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Turkey. Turkey. Okay, turkeys kind of flare out. Turkeys are kind of like ostriches in a way. But ostriches have... Wait, no, not ostriches. They're like peacocks. Like peacocks, but with but peacocks have pretty privilege. Or at least the boys do. Which it was like this, like this, like that, and then like that. Yeah, something like that. It's so turkey-like. Did I see a moth or did I see a turkey? I wonder if I could eat it. Would that be evil to do? To eat it? But it's cool. It's sentient. It's not. I guess it's kind of sentient, but people eat sentient things all the time. It's not like I'm like some apex predator or anything. I just like meat. I wonder if it would taste like bird meat, or if it tastes gamey, or if it tastes dry because it kind of looks like a turkey. Oh, there we go. Also, I legitimately forgot. I have a button on my microphone now that I can just press anytime I need to cough. Which I really should use from now on. I'm using that from now on. If I can remember. Definitely fluffy, definitely furry. It kind of gives that look that the dogs give when you catch them doing something, when you're like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And they just look at you just like... like that. Or it's like the devious side eye. Like, I don't know why dogs are so good at devious side eye. It's kind of funny actually. Let's see. I like dogs. I don't know if I'd ever have one though. I'm more of a cat person. Not only because cats are a little bit more self-sufficient, and I don't want to call them quiet. They're definitely not quiet. They're very much like, it's basically living with a tiny human who's always causing trouble and making you beg for food, or begging for food, even though you fed them like 3 hours ago. It's like living with a furry roommate. That's what living with a cat is like. Sometimes they're kind of rude, sometimes they're kind of mean, but hey, they'll be there for you when the time comes. Also, like, I'm gonna be honest as well. I don't really like the way dog nails kind of like they kind of like smack against the floor, and I have hardwood quotation mark flooring. So because of that, I can hear it all the time, and I'm just like, ugh. You're cute, but it's like, you're freaking, I can hear you coming from a mile away. I think that might also be because of the fact that I'm kind of sensitive to certain noises. So if certain noises are like too loud or too overwhelming, then I start getting like either really irritated or I start getting like hyper overstimulated, and it makes it hard for me to focus. Did I see a turkey last night? I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising. Heck, back in my own world, there was like this turkey who would just like randomly walk around. Back when I used to go to church, it would just go around. It would just like kind of go around applicants own the place and keep walking around. You'd just be like, "Hey, that's a freaking big turkey. Where'd that come from?" I don't know if that turkey is still alive or if somebody went and ate it. But hey, bro was out living a free-range life. Mothman? Mothman. Oh, that sure is a cryptid. Love him. Love that guy. The goth. Oh, those things are much more... He's got human feet! What the heck? Some things of Mothman have feet! Like actual human feet! What the heck? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, hey, there's the one from, the other world. Ah, cute, cute. I don't know. Maybe these are too small. They're kind of like big ol' ears. But I feel like no matter what I do, homie's just gonna look like a chicken. I'm just like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with looking a little like a chicken, like a turkey. They're good. Listen, they're delicious, but they're also cute. And also, chickens are kind of terrifying. Like, legitimately, I would not want to mess around with a chicken if I had to be in a situation where I'm like, hey, you're gonna be with this chicken for a while, and I'm like, okay. Does it peck? No. And then it proceeds to peck. Yes. Yeah. Kinda looks a bit like this. Definitely an anxious little thing. Oh, is it? Should I call it Mothy or something? Oh, not Mothy. Mothy? Mofu? I mean, Mothy sounds a little bit too much like Master of the Heavenly Yard. What the heck is that noise? What the heck? Hold on. What? What the? What the? Hold on. Hold on. What the heck is that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was the ice cream machine. It just suddenly, it turned on and I was like, what? What? What is that? It was the ice cream machine. It's my mom's ice cream machine. Okay. I was legit worried for a second. I was like, is that my fan? Is my fan like dying after like 3 years? Please no, it's still too hot. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of color to this guy. But I do like the turquoise. It's closer to like a maybe around this color. Excuse me. Maybe not this one. Let's do the thick oil paint. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Even when I color it in, the thing is definitely giving, it's definitely giving turkey vibes. I wonder if it's because the way it needs to accumulate to this world? But even when I had to accumulate, I just ended up looking like this. And this wasn't even that much different from how I looked before. Back when I was a guardian. I mean, I don't have the halo anymore. And I don't glow anymore. Which I guess is a godsend because I can actually sleep for once. But it's like, yeah. I mean, I'm also not giant anymore, but that's kind of... I mean... I'm just kind of stuck at 175 at this point. But hey, it's like, yeah, I accumulate around normally, but I want to feel the fact that I used to be human. And that's the reason why I was able to accumulate. Meanwhile, this thing was never a human, it was more like a cryptid. I genuinely wonder. Honestly, ice cream does sound pretty good right now. I've been obsessed with like these cookies. They're like really thin, crispy cookies. They're like chocolate chip mean. It's like, oh, they're so addicting. They're so addicting. And like it's really like a once you pop one, you can't stop. Even though I try to stop because, well, it's bad to, you know, eat that many cookies in one sitting. Especially for me. Hey, it's delicious. And also it isn't as much sugar as if you were to, like, you know, drink a bottle of soda. Like, speaking of which, like, Have you ever noticed how much sugar soda has? Like, that stuff has like 114 grams of sugar. Or just a standard amount. If you're like going into, if you're trying like one of the other brands that are like having like special, that takes like 146 grams. Who needs that much sugar? And I'm like, excuse me. Like, that's way too much. That's like 8 times the amount you need to eat. You should eat in like a day. And it's just like, yeah, it's like all of that sugar is just in one drink. Enjoy. I'm like, no, I can't enjoy anymore. I'm too used to the truth. I'm what the kids say, woke. I'm too woke to the sugar industry now. Also, it's like once you stop drinking like a lot of those sodas, if you even think of like drinking one, you instantly get like a massive headache. Like you get a massive headache, and you're just like, oh. No. That's the reenactment. That's exactly how you feel after drinking one of those sodas after not drinking it for like forever. It's like fine. I've gotten used to drinking like zero sugar soda and like diet sodas, which honestly they taste way better than they did like a while ago. Because before they used to kind of taste not great. You tasted the aspartame and that was it. But one thing that has been griping me is that with certain like products, they use both stevia and monk fruit extract. And I'm like, you only need one or the other. Why are you using both? Stevia is already a strong flavor, and monk fruit is a strong flavor. So why are you adding both together? At that point, it just becomes unbearable to taste. You know, one of my favorite snacks is also that. Wait. Huh. Yeah, that's a weird looking turkey. Yeah. There's that little guy. Now, one thing I've noticed is that a lot of, like, weird creatures have been attracted to me lately. Like, first it was those weird slimes. The ones that look like this. This guy right here. This thing is the weird culprit that's been haunting me forever. I don't know where he came from. I don't know why it's around. All I know is that it keeps attacking me. But if you capture it, it's really good for like lubricating your thread. That's one good thing I could say about them. But then also there's I don't know. I did say there's been a weird squirrel running around, but I'm starting to wonder if it's a curse. Because Franny did let me play around with like some of the porcelain materials and such. And I was like, okay. Was this gonna cost me anything? She's like, no. For once, I'm not gonna charge you. I'm like, yay! Thank you! Thank you for letting me live here. Thank you. And so, I start trying it out. And I kind of had that going to like some weird ball-jointed squirrel thing. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I also kind of like push it to the side or whatever and kept on working. But ever since then, I've been seeing it around. And I'm like, wait, isn't my magic like half dead? There's no way I could, you know, do that, right? Even then, creation magic was never like my thing. It was just like a byproduct of a byproduct of a byproduct. It was never like really mine. So maybe it's just because of the fact that I don't know. Maybe I had a will to live out of pure revenge. For me tossing it to the side, kind of like Bayonet. I kind of hope not. You know how much it hurts having one of those things slam into your foot? It's horrible. Just having anything fall into your foot hurts. When it's a heavy object, it sucks. There we go. Oh, it's so weirdly cute. I kind of want to squish it. God, what else have I really been into? I mean, I guess since class is done, I've been trying to focus on class. It's so nice of my boss to, you know, let me go to school. Oh yeah, it's so nice. It's so no. Let me not go that way. Yeah, no. College has been interesting. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on because it's like my course is a industry course, so a lot of it's just like, hey, make stuff for your portfolio. Hey, make stuff for your portfolio. Hey, don't use AI, you freaking Nimbus. It's like, you think that'd be par for the course, but it's like, you know, some people, they go, there's one ear, there's two ears, and that knowledge goes out the other. I don't know how it is that some of these people are able to get into college, but it's like, you know what? Maybe something was speaking to them. I think it's like one of the classes I have to take is basically games. I was want to call it game social studies, but it's more like critical thinking, but for gamers. And nothing shocks you more than when you hear your professor say peak gaming in the most serious tone ever. And you just sit there just like, he said the thing! He said the thing! He said the thing! What do you mean peak gaming? And he actually explained it. I'm like, oh, it's like a gasoline analogy. Cool. But yeah, no. It's fun. I don't want to say it's fun. It's a bit tedious because they're always like, oh yeah, you need to have something every week. And I'm like, I work slowly. I don't know if I can have something every week. So it's like every week I'm either 3D animating, or I'm making a stage, or I'm 3D modeling, or something or another. And it's like, and then it's just like, there's the whole thing. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you can participate in Student Showcase if you want to. And you're like, and I'm like, huh? So yeah, I can participate in Student Showcase again. And I'm like, oh god, okay. I guess I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out what I gotta do. I know what I'm gonna do. I have an idea what I'm gonna do because before I debuted, I was talking with my friends, and they helped me come up with like an idea, especially the characters. And I want to make that person come to life. I want to make them suffer. I want to make the game. Like, I can't wait to make it. Just because it's like, if I do go to Student Showcase, then that's cool. Yay! I'd love to get to a point where I can just be like, hey, I'm gonna add voice acting to this. Honestly, maybe I should do an Unreal stream. I am a game designer. And Definitely Ashi is constantly slapping at me. I could do an Unreal stream. Like, yeah, I could do an Unreal stream. Yeah. It's like, even though I constantly moan about how using Unreal is a pain in the butt, I could do an Unreal stream. That's like, my computer is powerful enough to do it. And OBS works pretty well. Yeah. I might do an Unreal stream. What I might do is that I might conceptualize it into one of these drawing streams. So I might do drawing to Unreal, or I might do Unreal, because it's like, what I want to do is that I want to figure out what I want the, like, general, like, stage to look like first, before I start, like, working on it. I say like a lot. Like. I want to have, like, I want to have a idea of what it looks like first. And then I can help, like, bring it all together. Also, it helps because it's like, I only have 4 months. 4 months? Yeah, 4 months. And then, one of the showcases is in December. And then there's a convention showcase in December. Right before Christmas. So that's 2 showcases in 1. And I have to participate in 2. So, I'm in danger. But you know what? I'm gonna do it. Cause screw it, we ball. I wonder. We ball. Gosh, I love this music. It's so adventure coded. Gosh, I kind of wish I got to join a guild, but at the same time, I kind of like working by myself. I'm very much a solo person, but not solo in the, oh, I don't like working with people because I've been betrayed by 7,000 other people at once. No, it's more like, hey, I'm really bad at talking to people, and I've gotten better at it, but I'm still not in an area where I just be like, hey, can I join your party? Hey, can I join your guild? Because I'll just be like, what if I'm disturbing them? I don't want to be that guy. So, I solo most of my stuff. I just like, I guess it's also the fact that, there's kind of a thing on Twitter right now where there's been a thing of like mass following people, and those mass follows, what they do is that you follow them back and they immediately are just like, hey, your stuff looks cool, and you like go through and you're like, yeah, your stuff's cool too, like normal people procedures and such. And then they're just like, oh yeah, I offer services to make models and such, or to draw art and such. And you have to be like, sorry, I'm not looking for this right now. I'm not looking for this right now, but I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody else, or I have a dedicated artist. And they keep kind of trying to push it onto you. And you want to be like, you know, cordial, you want to be nice, because, hey, you don't want to sound like an a-hole and be like, hey, I said I don't want your services. Like, you just have to kind of let them down, like, kind of, not kindly but firmly, because a lot of times, it's like, the art's good, but it's like, not at every moment does somebody have money, especially as a starting YouTuber. And it's like, heck, Definitely Ashi is like the one who conceptualized me. If not for them and taking my ideas to life, I would not be here. Cause it's like, they helped me with the character design, they helped me with the making of like actually putting together the V-Roid, they helped make me with assets, they helped with a bunch of things. So right now they're my dedicated artists. Now, one thing I did say, I actually do have, this is like more of a surprise than anything. I'm having an animation stinger commissioned. And it's like, I'm really, really happy about it, because it's like, I saw their work beforehand, and I was like, man, that looks so cool! That looks so cool! So like, I'm really happy that I'm getting an animation stinger made, and I'm happy that I had enough money after getting paid at the doll shop to essentially afford this. So it's like, yeah, I'll have a animation stinger for like intro to Zatsu, or intro to just talking, intro to just talking to like whatever thing I'm working on, and then to ending. So what I might do is that I want to try and see if Defender Ashi can help me with making a like B-rate back animation stinger. Or if not a B-rate back animation stinger, then kind of a in between. So like to have like two separate lines, kind of like opening and ending. Yeah, I don't know yet. My wrist is itchy. Right here. There we go. Also, like, I need to get back to watching some more anime, because I know Panty and Stocking came out, and I want to wait till the hype's died down to actually sit down and watch it, because right now everyone's kind of really annoying about it, and while I praise you all for, you know, being into it, I can't stand fandom. I can't really stand, like, fandoms in terms of them not trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm, like, super Puritan and all this stuff, and I'm like, why? What's so fun about being Puritan? Like, I get it's a lifestyle, but, oh my god, look at this thing. That sure is just a thing. Maybe I should... I wonder if I catch it, should I add like a bell to it? Like a nice golden bell. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? It's like, I know people are definitely gonna be asking like, hey, what's that thing on your shoulder? I'm just like, it's a moth creature thing? Why? Because it's cute? Well, that's if I could get it to, you know, actually capture it. If not, then I'll at least capture that freaking scroll that's causing me problems. My ice is already melted in my drink. Sad. I was like, yeah, I wanna go back and watch season 1 of Panty and Stocking. And then it's like, I have a whole bunch of like anime I saved. The Villainess is an old man. I want to finish watching that one, especially because Matsuken Sanba is permanently stuck in my brain. And I'd love to sing Matsuken Sanba one day. It's such a vibe. Like Matsuken Sanba. I need to watch Gundam Gyuks. I think this is what it's called? Yeah, Gundam Gyuks. Because the fact that, well, first of all, Plasma's a banger. First of all, Plasma's a banger. Second of all, the character designer for Pokemon worked on it. Which is like, that's baller, that's cool. And then, also, it's Gundam. I can't not say no to Gundam. I need to finish watching Aquarion Moe, actually. Because I started watching episode 1. I was just like, oh, it's an Aquarion series, I haven't watched it in forever. And then it's like, they go between 2D to 3D, and I'm like, oh, I love that. Especially because like the art design kind of looks, kind of reminds me of like Star Ocean or Phantasy Star Online 2, and God, even though I don't play Phantasy Star Online 2 anymore, the thing has permanently altered my brain chemicals. Like, honestly, I know it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful because of the fact that, well, everybody's moved on to New Genesis, and those who played, PSO2 for forever, they basically have just, like, basically kind of, like, wood off the greener pastures. So a lot of them don't play, PSO2 anymore. But God, I'd love to play, like, base game PSO2. Because base game PSO2 is so good. The voice acting's kind of suspect in, like, episodes 1 and 2, and a bit of 3. But episode 4 and 5 are so good, especially episode 4. Episode 4 was, like, my favorite. And it's not just because it's an isekai, and it's fantasy. And also because the fact is like, hey, you got a bunch of these guys just kind of like hanging out in your brain soul thing again, which is it's cool. I love it. But it's like, yeah, I freaking love I love PSO2. I want to actually play the other PSO2 not PSO2. I want to play the other Phantasy Star games. Like Phantasy Star is like such an interesting series. But I love Phantasy Star. I want to play more. Plus, also the music is so good at Phantasy Star. It's like, oh, I would love to do a cover of like either if we do the main idol songs, either the main idol songs, or I'd love to do like the new Genesis song, because the new Genesis songs are really good, especially the anniversary songs. It's just like a 10th anniversary song selection that's by both the old characters and the new characters. And the one that's by like my favorite at the current moment is the one that's by Kabe Yamaguchi, who plays oh god, not Cromer. I don't remember his name right. But he plays like the main commander of New Genesis. But yeah, that one's really good. That one's really, really good. Like, I love that one. Also, I have personal bias for Kabe Yamaguchi because, one, he's been doing sci-fi characters for forever. And he also voices, I'm pretty sure he voices Usopp. Like, he voices Usopp. And then, he voices Usopp, he voices Welder, he voices, the main character from Tokusatsu Summoners. He voices a lot of characters in Tokusatsu Summoners, actually. And he's a singer, too! It's cool! And honestly, based. Oh my god, look at these things. There they are. Look at them, they're so cute. They're so cute! Like, hold on. I think I am gonna capture this thing later tonight. I know that it likes like moths. No, it likes light. It likes light, so I could probably lure it in with like one of the candles, or one of the lanterns, and detain it. Well, I don't want to say detain. I want to say capture. I'll capture it, and if I can get it to like calm down, then I'll see if Franny can let me, you know, let it stay at my place. I wonder what it eats. Does it eat nectar? Does it eat... I wonder what it does eat. I hope it doesn't eat dirt. What do moths usually eat? That's a good question. What do moths eat? Let's see. Flower, nectar, sap, rotting fruit. Moth larvae consume plant leaves, grains, dry fruits, natural fibers, dust, and paper. Okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe this thing eats meat. Does it even have a mouth to eat? Probably. I think Shore's looking at me. Maybe with those big ol' eyes. I guess we call it Mothy. As I'm calling it Mothy after all. Let's see. I think about it. I wonder if I should draw that. No, I'll save him for later. If I try to think about him now, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, I'm gonna send this off to my iPad, actually. Alright. I'm going to go work on... I'm gonna go set up my iPad again, so that we can, you know, start modeling this guy out. Let's go into... Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Let's see. Image capture. Image 3. Pictures. Oh, my hand is burning. Here, and here, and here. There we go. Go look at that while I go set this up. There we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 more second. I just need to add project, import, copy, background. There we go! Yay! I've got it up! We got it up! We got it up! I'm sorry, I don't mean to do all that. But yeah, we've got our, is music playing? Is it playing? Yeah. It might sound a little bit, like, muffled or weird. That's because of the fact that, the thing kind of acts weird. Oh my god, what the heck? Did I have a reaction? Is something causing me an allergic reaction? Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's just my skin being my skin. This is Nomad Sculpt. I've been trying to get this thing to work for a while. Let me just, can I stretch the screen? There we go. That's much better. This is... that's fine. Yeah, this is Nomad Sculpt. This is on my iPad. Yeah. See? I can move just like this. The frame rate's kind of gonna be a little bit scuffed because this is my first time using it. I'll try and get the frame rate to do better. It should be fine for now. But yeah, we're gonna make Mati. Yeah. Also, I like using Nomad Sculpt over Blender because I feel like Nomad Sculpt feels so much more like intuitive than using Blender. But maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm bad at following directions. I mean, I am bad at following directions, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Is this? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's perfectly. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. Not this much. Yeah. Actually, it's supposed to look right here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yay. I love 3D modeling. It's so relaxing when you're not, you know, having a time constraint pushed upon you. And it's like, hey, you need to get this done on time. I'm like, yes, I guess I'm gonna get it done on time. And then I proceed to, you know, wait to the last minute. But it's like, hey. M-O-T-H-Y. Is there still anything else? Okay, good. But I think that's how it is with anything. It's just like, oh, you can do anything whenever you want so long as you're not, like, time constrained. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and make Mati. I don't really have, like, a plan for this. I just kind of, like, go in guns blazing when it comes to sculpting. Like, yeah, that's what I mainly do. I kind of go in guns blazing and then I fix everything up in post. Let's see, is this a little bit too thick? It's too thick. I can erase it. Because I've gotten better at the interface. I won't say I'm the best at Nomad Sculpt's interface. Let's see. There we go. And then smooth it out. Oh, I think the one thing that's helping with that, I like making like tiny little mascots. Like, I'm making Mati, and then I'll probably make that little freaking scroll that keeps running around. I'll catch him one day too. He keeps taking my stuff. Let's see. Move. Wait, it was like, no, I know it's probably an edit, but I can't get over that that voice track like the gay little cow. It's like meow. It's so good, just like a meow. It's so sassy. There we go. That should be. I think it cheeks a little bit more round. Yeah. Because when you turn it around this way. I probably should have made a back facing of Mati. But it's kind of not that much different from the front. No, don't do that. Oh god, I should have started that. Now I'm just thinking about that all the time. It's like, no. I'm sorry. I will legitimately stop. Let me find something else to talk about. Stocks. Oh wait, yeah, I can kind of talk about that. So, I got into stocks, something that I thought I would never get into, but I was just like, oh, I'm not. And so I kind of as a joke got into stocks, and I'm not gonna lie, seeing the number go up is kind of hot, kind of intoxicating. And it's like, maybe it's good the fact that I was also reading this one manga called FX Trader, like FX Extreme Trader, where it's really about this one girl who gets into like FX trading, just like her mother. But it's also kind of half of it I don't know if it's like a meme, half of it I don't know if it's serious, because the main character's like mom basically into the pearly gates herself after losing all of her money FX trading. And after that, her daughter became obsessed with it, and even the father was like absolutely traumatized over what happened to his wife and didn't want his daughter to go down that same path. But also, I don't know if it's the translation or if this is meant to be like a meme manga in general, but the translation is kind of like, I don't want to say it's great. It's not. It's definitely something. I don't know if it's something I would recommend, cause it's like it feels like it's being too memey. And if a translation is too memey, it kind of makes it hard to, enjoy the rest of the series. Like, I heard it's kind of like what happened with Pumpkin Scissors, where it's like the fan translation was too memey. And because of that, a lot of people like got turned off by it, even though it's a generally interesting slasher manga. I'm also not really into. Actually, no, I will read a slasher manga. I'll read a slasher manga. I just don't like watching slasher movies, because slasher movies make me feel it like messes with my anxiety. Like slasher movies and like jump scare movies. Like, if someone tells me to play a game with a jump scare in it, I would just straight up be like, no, fuck off. Oh, well, I said fuck, whatever. Yeah, I'll literally tell them to screw off. Like, I'm not about that. You're not about to make me, like, suffer because of the jump scare. I'm not doing that. Let's see, trying to make sure I don't accidentally get rid of the major points. But like, yeah, I'm not about that life. I'm too much of a bitch. Even though my friend loves horror games. I'm just like, that's great, friend. I love you for that. But also, oh my god, please warn me if there's a jump scare. I'll watch whatever game you play with. Please warn me if there's a jump scare. Please, that's all I beg. It's like, I know a lot of it's good, but I grew up during the creepypasta era, and because of that. You'd think that because I grew up during the creepypasta era, I'd be like desensitized, but no, it's more like I became even more sensitized. And because of that, I can't do it. There we go. I really should have did like an upstanding, oh god, it's itching so badly. 6.6 gigs available? Should we have more gigs than that? Let's see. Let's add a speed. But yeah, no, it's funny because I do like, I like psychological horror. I like horror that makes me think, like, oh god, what the heck is going on? How is it that something like this was allowed to happen? but the horror was the fact that it was allowed to happen. And about right here. That's the horror of a lot of those series. Like, it was allowed to happen because it was allowed to happen, or because it was happening within the psyche of somebody. There's no way to, like, organically stop it, depending on what it is. Let's see, what's good? Excuse me. Silent Hill is a really good psychological horror. I want to get into more Silent Hill. And honestly, even though some of it was kind of memey, Funamesa's stuff is also a really good psychological horror. Especially Mogeko Castle. Like, even though Mogeko Castle was very, you know, out there and very over the top, there was the fact that there was like, there was genuine, like, thoughts, because it's like, the entire time you're wondering what is going on with Yonaka's family, why Yonaka ran away, why she ended up in Mogeko Castle. But you're kind of like beholden to the fact of, hey, she's in this castle full of these weird cat being things that are obsessed with high school girls. And the only one who's like able to help her out is like the one rogue. Which honestly, still my favorite. And Mogeko Castle is genuinely like a good game. Like, I do need to play more Funamesa's stuff. They are interesting games. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Should I do a plane? Let me see. Let me see if I can block it out. That add like this, and like this. No. Excuse me. Wait, RPG or horror games actually have a lot of like really good psychological horror added to it, and it's so good. Okay, I think not a spear, a box, and then we're gonna mirror this. We'll take this. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, let's not mirror this. I was like, Eve was more like horror again, horror. The Crooked Man was horror / psychological horror. Mermaid Swamp was very much horror, psychological horror. Alice Mare, I believe, was like a mix of horror and psychological horror. That's another game, like, that's another game, like, a lot of people should play, Alice Mare. I do kind of wish that there was a game based off of Alice of Human Sacrifice, because it's a that's a Vocaloid song, but also was an interesting song concept too. Especially because it depends on what on which one you can play as. Because if you can play as one all of the Alices or one of the Alices, it's still deepens the story. Because you can every single one of Alices have their own story. There's the Alice of Spades. Yeah, I think it's the Alice of Spades, the Alice of Hearts, the Alice of Clover, and the Alice of Diamond. Now, I remember quickly, the Alice of Spade was... Yeah, if I think I remember, the Alice of Spade was, Mako? I might be remembering it wrong. But I know the Alice of, let me look up Alice of Human Sacrifice. Alice of Human Sacrifice. Okay, so I was right. Mako is Spade. Mako is Spade. Miku is Clover. Len and Rin are Heart. And Kaito is Diamond. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I love older. I know I keep bringing this up, but like older Vocaloid songs are so good because it's like there's a storytelling aspect to it. I mean, there's a storytelling aspect to like all of the Vocaloid songs, but it was like a mix of like both like subtle and not. And then sometimes it was just very much straightforward. Like another favorite song I had was Superhero by Len Kagami. That one was like a really good one. I haven't listened to like the I know there was like a remake version of it probably not that long ago. And that one yeah, that one was literally just like a you die hero, live longer to become a villain, but also at the same time, I'm pretty sure it was like a corrupt officials that basically made it so that he was essentially turned into a villain of his own without his own right. Because it's like he realized, oh, the main reason why bad things were happening was because of the government of his world. And he tried to stop it, but he tried to stop it in the wrong way. And because of that, they deemed him as dangerous. And it's like, even though you put him away, there's always the chance to do the copycat. Something like that. I'm not tired yet. I literally fell asleep in the car. Let's see. Here we go. All the dates. I'm trying to think about other Vocaloid songs that I was like really obsessed with when I was younger. It was Superhero. Himitsu Keisatsu was good, but I was never like obsessed with it. Let's see. There was Pantsuo Seruto, but I don't want to say I was obsessed with Pantsuo Seruto for obvious reasons. It was a banging song, but yeah. Magical Neko Len was interesting. Like, It's a Wonderful Cat's Life was cute. That was a really cute one. Oh gosh, I already talked about how much I love Dazzlegear Solo and Panadidia. Again, Kaito Girl. Kaito Girl and Kaito Gai for the day I die. Love Kaito. God, what a 3D model Kaito. Honestly, I might do that during a later stream. I might draw Kaito in my own style and just straight up do a 3D model of him. Like, ooh. It'd be fun to draw Kaito how he would look in Wozwald. Like, I could do that. I know there was a meme a while ago on Twitter where it's like, oh, draw Hatsune Miku as she would look in your own world. And I'm like, ooh, what if I do that with some of the other Vocaloids too? Like, Kaito would fit into Wozwald so good. Also, I guess this isn't really much of a secret, but the name of the world that I fell into, Wozwald, is actually a reference to the song Wozwald. The one that's based off, the one that's kind of like meant to be a reference to Disney. Though there's no like depictions of like Disney or such in my version of Wozwald. Even the way I pronounce it, I pronounce it with a V instead of a W, even though it's still spelled the same exact way. So that's why it's called, oh, the Guardian of the Boundary who sits at the edge of Wozwald. Instead of being Wozwald. That was also a good song. It's a lot about nepotism, drug abuse, a lot of things. Wozwald is a good song. I'm trying to keep this. There we go. Even if it does gonna end up pinching in, it should be fine because I'm going to duplicate it out anyway. Yeah. And bullying it. Which one is the clone? Oh yeah, bullying. Bullying is just cutting things with other things or combining things with other things. I don't like the bullion, the subtract in this in Nomad Sculpt, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Let me grab some moisturizer. Bring me back. There we go. Love my webcam. Love the fact that it loves rubber banding me. Might as well call it Rubber Band Man at this point. God, I want to watch Static Shock again. Only Static Shock was so good. I know it's like, it's hard to find. I don't even remember if there's like any new, there probably is new age Static Shock. But not to sound old, but I like the 2000s like superhero shows better than the ones right now. Because it feels like they're either trying to be too edgy or too childish. There's not really an in-between anymore. And I know a lot of it is like simplification and other things. Because it's like, oh, it's budgetary things, or oh, they think like, oh, kids are too dumb. So they won't understand that. Even though Bluey is literally the most popular children's TV show at the current moment. But it's like, that's another one, neither here nor there type of thing. Excuse me. Man, that's another thing. I don't know why. I mean, again, I know why. It kind of sucks that a lot of the children's media these days suck. And then they wonder, oh, why is my kid on TikTok all the time? Because there's nothing good to watch. You took away all of the you either took away public access TV, or you made it boring. Or you know, you poisoned their minds with Cocomelon. It's like, there's a reason why the Cocomelon meme became so prominent and popular. Because it's a genuine thing. Like, God. The doll shops. The doll shop. At least back in my world, when I was working at a regular human person job, they sold Cocomelon stuff. And I'm like, I don't know about that, Chief. And it's like, they have like voice boxes and such. They're like, oh, okay. It's you say like, oh, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? It's like, oh, we have the wheels of the bus, or we have Tuka Little Star. And it's like, it's not even like anything different or anything new. It's just like, and then it goes to the next song. Obviously, I'm not gonna sing Tuka Little Star. I don't even know if Tuka Little Star is copyright, but I still don't even want to sing it. Besides copyright, I finally got some Chikawa merch. I'm so happy about that. And like, Definitely Ashi got some from her mom, and she shared some of it with me. Like the pajama Hachiwari. That's on my book bag now. It's so funny. She was literally throwing the Chikawa book bag up against the roof. Like, she just kept on tossing it up against the roof because of how airborne Chikawa is. And how aerodynamic Chikawa is. And also, oh my god, they made them out of Minky Mochi fabric. So it's like, they feel so good to squeeze. Like, god, I love Minky Mochi fabric. Minky Mochi fabric is so good. Like, oh, I love Minky Mochi fabric. I actually just bought like a whole yard of like skin tone kimochi fabric, which is probably a bad idea because I should have bought some other colors, but well. I might do honestly, I might do a hand cam for that's gonna take forever though. If I can get my sewing machine set up, then I might do a hand cam for making like newies. Even though all the newies that I want to make are like big ones, I don't really have a model for like the small newies. I would make like a little newie Gurumi. Like they're cute. I also don't have any newies myself. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have a newie Gurumi of. I guess can you call it a newie? Even though it kind of like predates newies. I have a newie of Japan from Hatalia. Back when Hatalia was like the #1 thing, and back when I used to be hyper obsessed with Hatalia. Alright, let's see, box of merge. There we go. But yeah, I used to be super hyper obsessed with like Hatalia because everyone was back in middle school. And oh my god, I had so much merchandise of it. It's high key embarrassing. Like it's high key embarrassing how much merch I had of Hatalia at one point. And also, I still remember the openings, the music for like Paint It White, which was the movie. Like the one that Prussia sung, like the Ore wa saiko saiko ore-sama wa da 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 da, like that one. But I still remember that. Like it's a banging song. Like don't get me wrong. And it's like yeah, it's like God. It's funny of the things I used to be into, like Hatalia. I used to be into Shigochara, even though now that I'm older. The problematic thing between Ikuto and Amu is just like, But also it doesn't help the fact that I was really into older people when I was younger. Like, if you were just, it's like, I was super obsessed with Train Hartnett, like an embarrassing amount. But I guess Train, by standards, wasn't really all that old, but he was old to me. Because, well, he didn't look old because anime boy. But it's like, bro was still like 23 and I was, yeah. But it's like, hey, he was a fictional character, it's not like he was actually harming me. But it's like, was I obsessed with Sephiroth when I was younger? I think I was like passively obsessed with Sephiroth. There was a lot of characters I was like passively obsessed with, but I didn't like fully become obsessed with because I either didn't play their game or it's like I was a kid so I didn't have access to playing the game. Let's flatten this. Like, ooh, for a while I was like passively obsessed with Emil Casquinho. And then I played the game and I became for real obsessed with him. I love Emil. Emil's baby. I love him. And Vanitas was fun. I love him. God, it's like, I got into Fate for a while. I actually was like obsessed for like 10 years with Fate, and then I realized that Kinoko Nasu, well, Kinoko Nasu, I don't know how to describe it. Like, some of the things that Kinoko Nasu has said, I just kind of look and was like, did he just say that? Like, hello? And it's like, also I don't like the fact that like, that there's like one saber every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, a new saber is born. What about the other characters? Screw them. And it's like, there's also like the fear of like, they continue doing more Indian servants in FGO, that they're just going to end up becoming, like, oh, they're just meant to be references to characters from other, they're just meant to be pseudo-spirits. Which it kind of sucks because it's like, there's so much, so many different characters, so many different things you can do with like Indian characters in FGO, but a lot of them are just like pseudo-servants. The only ones who aren't pseudo-servants are Karna, Arjuna Alter, Ashwataman, Rama, Sita, Vitra, what's the other one? Indra. Everyone else are pseudo-spirits. Like, Kama's a pseudo-spirit, Durga's a pseudo-spirit, they're both still pseudo-spirits of Sakura. A Sakura altar. Let's see, I believe, Ganesha is a pseudo-spirit of Jinako Kanigiri from Fate CCC. I was like, yeah, those three are pseudo-spirits. And it's like, there's the whole problem with the fact that there was a scandal with the voice actor for Ashwataman, if I remember correctly. So he hasn't gotten like any new roles for Ashwataman. As far as I don't know, as of recording this, as of this VOD. So I might he might have gotten some more. I just haven't seen it. But it's like, there's that, and the fear of just like, oh, because everybody in the Reddit used to joke about how, oh, it's going to be if they introduce Shiva, it's gonna be a pseudo spirit of Shira, and I'm like, would they? I don't know if they would, because if anything, it would end up being Ashwataman. But considering the fact that Kinoko Nasu and, you know, Takeuchi are the ones who made the game, and they like putting references of their older games and other series into it, it could be true, but I think it'd probably be lazy. But at the same time, they also killed all my favorite male characters, so, I'm biased. I'm so biased in my hatred. Like, some of these characters do not deserve. Most of these characters do not deserve to die. Some of them were evil, but hey, some evil better hearts. Excuse me. It was like, yeah, freaking, there's that. Like, God, I wasn't obsessed with Gilgamesh. I liked him, but I wasn't obsessed with him. And then it's like, it's funny, I actually knew about Archer prior to, excuse me, prior to, FGO. Because of the fact that I watched, the Unlimited Blade Works movie, back in, I don't remember what year, but I remember I was watching it at a convention. And so when I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy from that one movie. That makes more sense. Oh my god, there was a Limited Blade Works movie, huh? There we go. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of done with Fate Grand Order. And I heard that Noah came out, and I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. I still have JP installed, but I should have deleted my NA account. I saved the data for it, but it's like, even if I do lose the data, I don't think I would be sad. Which is kind of sad to say, all things considered. Because I spent 10 years of my life playing FGO, and now I just kind of let it go. But also at the same time, it felt kind of stagnant. Which is wild to say, considering the fact that, again, it's like the first like mobile game that really got me. Let's see, it's kind of looks a little flobby, it's fine, I can fix it. Okay, and then we're gonna clone this, and we're going to mirror it. Actually, no, let's do that then. And I was like, yeah, it was kind of disappointing. But also, I think that's what makes it funnier, because I'm like obsessed with Tokyo After School Summoners. And Tokyo After School Summoners has been running for just as long as Fate Grand Order. But every single time if something new comes out of Fate Grand Order, I'm just like, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? And also, especially because, there's an event. There's just an event that's coming out. As a hot old lady. There's a hot old lady in Hosomo now. Hosomo has done the one, Life Wonders has done the one thing that other Japanese groups have been afraid of. And that's like a hot older woman. Like, I saw her and I was like, oh, please, please, please. Please, like, hold on. Let me go get a screenshot of her. Let me go get a screenshot of her. Where is she? Wait, oh wait, it's gonna be on my other one. Fuck! Dang it! I can't show it off. But it's like, she's so hot. She's so hot. I love her. And it's like, it's the fact she kind of looks like she looks like an old crow. She's also a firefighter. Firefighters are hot. She's a hot firefighter lady. Like, you can't go wrong with that. I like hot older women. I like hot older men. I like hot older people. This was always meant to happen. I was doomed from the start. But it's just like, yeah, before Hosomo used to have, like, mainly hot, older men. But after a while, they're just like, hey, we're gonna add more female characters to this game, because it is supposed to be an LGBT game. And I'm like, based! Let's do it like this. Yeah. Sparkle on! It's Tuesday. Don't forget to... Sorry, I can't finish the rest of that. It's not even Tuesday, it's Friday night. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:23. It's not bad. That's not bad. I thought I was just starting at 7, but I need to set up my stuff and charge my headset. So sorry. It's fine. I start early at this point. I start late at this point anyway. Is it really me if I start early? Okay, and what we're gonna do is that we are going to... Oh, my neck! We're gonna snap my neck! Okay, good, my neck's fine. But also, oh my god, I got a new bed. I think I talked about this in the God Eater stream yesterday. If I did, then I'm gonna talk about it again. I got a new bed. It's a full size. It feels so weird to sleep in a bed after sleeping on the floor on like what was essentially cushions from my old couch. Because I was just like, I don't know about this place. I don't know if I want to get a bed. I don't know if I should be getting all this stuff, because who knows, especially after situations. But I finally bit the bullet, because like, I needed the bed. I couldn't get sleep properly. My back was hurting, my neck was hurting, I could barely get any sleep. I was subsisting off of caffeine and alcohol at this point. And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy a bed. I spent $300. I got a nice full-size bed. And I'm happy about it. I'm honest, that's the bet. I may be stupid on a lot of things, but that was not one of them. The only thing is that I'm sweating like crazy now, which, you know, leaves some to be desired. But hey, I got a bed now. Yeah. Let's see. How do I flip this again? Does it project? No. No, it doesn't project. Transform. Wait, what? Rotate scale. No. 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 Excuse me. I remember how to do this. Okay, I know I need to... Excuse me. Not UI. Oh, wait, no, I remember this. I need to go over here, not where. Not criminals. I know I did it last time, but I forget things. Like, what am I if not a forgetter? Stroke, alpha fall, filter, pressure. Symmetry. Click object. And then I should just be able to take Gizmo and bada bing bada boom! Yeah, let's go! Yeah. There we go! I just gotta make sure that it looks like it's the right way. Yeah, look at it! Look at it! Yay! Okay, I'm going to hide these for now. And I'm going to take a Taurus. But I was going to use a cylinder, but I just realized I can just voxel merge. Voxel merging that would just be a pain in the butt, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fix that. I'm going to trap that more this way. Make it go up that way. Lower it a little bit more. Right here. And what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna have it as symmetry, and I'm going to fluff it out. Actually, like, oh wait, drag. There we go. Make it smaller. There we go. Okay, and get the reference. Like it was like no. Oh god, I need to switch this to right side because I draw on the right side even though I'm left-handed. I know, funny, stupid. I know. All right, like this, and then like this, that, like that. Just kind of like do it all in. Make it like that. It doesn't have to be like supernatural. God, supernatural. God, that sure was a series, huh? Like I used to be obsessed with Supernatural. Like you thought it was like I was obsessed with some other these series. No, Supernatural took over my life for like a while. And then he killed all my favorite characters. And I was just like, why am I still watching this? All my favorite characters are dead. The only ones left are Sam and Dean. And Sam's a little bitch. Like that was the joke of like the story. Like, oh, Sammy's being a little bitch. Then it's like when he decides not to be a little bitch, he screws everything over. Like, bro had like you'd think considering the fact he's like the cheeky younger brother that he'd have more like calmness, but no, he doesn't. But I guess that's like kind of one of the points I was being hate, because he was trying so hard to prove that he was different from his brother and his father. He kind of ended up proving the exact point that he's no different from all of them, especially in the later seasons. Because like at one point he just kind of like goes off the edges. Yay, you always see how it looks this. Oh my god, look at it! Ah! Ah! Hey, caca! Nah, I messed it up. I think a lot of it was helped by the fact that those were supposed to be only like 4 seasons of Supernatural, and then that turned from like 4 seasons to 6 seasons, 6 seasons to 8 seasons, and then at one point, you know, there's 13 seasons. Which honestly, in my personal opinion, I think should have ended with season 8. Season 9 through 13 wasn't needed in my personal opinion. But also, I'm probably of the firm like minority of that, because a lot of people. I mean, from what I heard, the finale was something. The finale was something. That's the best way I can describe it. Excellent marriage. But it's like, God, I was obsessed with Supernatural. I used to read nothing but Supernatural fanfiction. And, gosh. The amount of fanfiction I read about Supernatural is horrifying. Like, I was listening to, like, fan audio dramas of Supernatural. Like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing to admit now that I'm older, but those radio dramas. Also, some of them were ASMR, which excuse me. I'm gonna take it or leave it when it comes to ASMR. Like, some I like, some I don't like. Like, if it's too up in there, then I start feeling uncomfortable. But if it's perfect, if it has like that perfect like that perfect like synthesis, that perfect like, oh, I could fall asleep to this, or oh, this is good, then it's perfect. Like, there's a certain koi fish who did an ASMR, and I fell asleep like twice to those ASMRs. Well, I say ASMR, there was only one. At least one that I found. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Like, it was such a good for calming. But also, it's like, it's so good. It's really good. I really do like it. I also listened to the Love and Deep Space ASMR, and I was sitting there just like, Silas, I want you now. But I don't really listen to ASMR all that much. I used to listen to like ASMR of like BL, but that was it. Okay, is this equal? Are they both on there? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is leave that. Gizmo. Push it back a little bit. Push it forward a little bit. Let go 1. Pull that in a little bit more. Let go 2. Pull that in a little bit more. Oh, wait, hold on. Change that. Is it sticking out of that one? No, okay. And then I could voxel merge it. If I really wanted to, I could like kind of leave it as is and try to make like a little joint for it, but I'm not gonna do all that. I'm probably gonna have, if I do print this out, I'm probably gonna print it out as a whole statue. What I might do is I might add a little keychain, like right here. Just like, that'd be cute, that'd be cute to have, Monkey hanging off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks like a little duck thing now too. Oh, so cute. There we go. Excuse me. Let's see. Aha, sumimasen. I'm sorry. There we go. That looks so much better. Now it's giving duck vibes rather than turkey vibes. Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Aww. Whack. Wait, let me save. Oh, it's gonna auto save actually. Thank you. Alrighty. Next is the beats? Okay, I think I actually really do. I do. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm not too worried about that. In a situation like that, you can either add another like little circle. Let me see, what will happen if I take that off and just do like this? Oh, okay, yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so let's gonna stretch that out a little bit more. I'm trying to be careful to not pick up any of the... Wait. Oh crap, hold on. Okay, now I get symmetry it. Let's see... Like this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And then I can... Ooh. Wait, I wonder if you can hear my whistling. Like... One of my things is that I'm pretty somewhat good at whistling. Like, it's fun to do. Like, I'll just leave this band and just be like... Like, oh god, it's like... I'm not good at like really high-pitched stuff. But let me see, I think, let me try tie that out. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. But I like whistling. Wait, I can't do that one. That one's copyright. I'll get in trouble with that one. Excuse me. Wait, what's another good one? Let's see. Wait. Yeah, that one's, Yakko! Yeah, Yakko by Maya Sakamoto. Yeah, I wanna do, that's, Maya Sakamoto's songs are so good. I'm also hyper biased because I grew up literally watching all of the anime that she, wasted. Like, the Slayer's still my favorite to this day. I wanna do a Slayer's doll so badly, even though I saw somebody did a Lita inverse on Reddit, and I was like, oh, I want that! I want that! But I was like, I don't even wanna, either that or, I wanna do either Gallery or Zogoddess. Because everyone does Lena because, come on, it's Lena. She's the main character. We love her. I love her. She's my queen. She's my goat. But nobody does, like, Gallery merch. Even though that's himbo #1. That's the blonde bimbo himbo. We love Gallery. And Zogoddess is like, come on, Zogoddess. He's so cool. Also, like, he's so sassy in the light novel. I got to read the light novel, like, a while ago. And this man literally just flings. He literally just flings and yeets Lena. And it's so funny. Like, I love Zogoddess. Honestly, the thing is that, honestly, Zogoddess and Gallery, the outfits would be really easy to replicate. The only thing is that, I would have to try replicating their hairstyles. And Gallery's a little bit easier because it's like a lot of his is in the bangs. Zogoddess is like it's gravity defying. Like, bro is true anime character standards, especially for the 90s. I think, honestly, I might choose Ogata. I might choose Ogata and, Gallery, and then Lita. Because, I am almost, even though I've been saying this for, like, weeks, I am actually almost done with the doll I'm working on right now. The problem is that she literally spilled paint all over my stuff, stuff. And also messed up one of the legs, and then paint kept on stripping from her legs, so I got frustrated and stopped working on her for a bit. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to actually finish working on her leggings, and I'm gonna 3D print her katanas and her hair accessory. It should be done. I don't even think I'm gonna print her accessory. I'm just gonna take one of my old pins and use it like that. Okay. I have like longish leggies. Yay! Yay! And then excuse me. My throat's starting to seize up again. And it's like, it sucks. I wanna talk more at Tarkmore. Also, gosh, I want to get, God, there's so much sauce in the fantasy, series of, like, the 90s. Like, the fantasy series these days are kind of sauceless. Like, even though I do, like the, femcoded isekai, a lot of the male-oriented isekai I don't really like all that much, unless it's BL. Unless it's BL, or unless it's like, yeah, unless it's BL, or unless it's like daily life, but not like, actually not even daily life, as long as it's like they have to prove their own strengths, etc. If it's parody, that's what I was thinking about. I really like parody isekai. Because apparently isekai, the kind of whole point is that you can't take them seriously. And because you can't take it seriously, you get to, like, enjoy the characters more. Like, there's literally one, there's only one series I'm reading right now, where it's, like, everything is, like, kind of like a subversion. Because the main character, he is very much like, the typical black-haired, black-eyed, protagonist character, but also everybody in his freaking, party's a freak. And, I don't know what we call them freak, they're eccentric. And, like, the main female lead is in love with him, but he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to, oh no, he does think of her romantically, but he doesn't want to, like, show off those emotions because he knows that they're on a really important mission right now, and they can't really afford to have that sort of thing. And all of their names are, like, based off of, like, Japanese puns. So, if I remember correctly, the female lead, she's her thing was hers is the parody off of the phrase "sparkly hero," so Shayu. And, like, it's so funny because, like, she's an Ikimen. Oh, Ikijoshi. She's an Ikijoshi. And honestly, I'm like, you know what, yeah, she, I see why. Like, yeah, she's an Ikijoshi. He's, like, I honestly do love the main hero, too, because he's a wizard. But he's, like, so done with everything. Like, bro, give bro a vacation. Now, even when he does get into vacation, he's pulled into the shenanigans of other, like, isekai people. Because that's another thing, like, a lot of the people who end up isekai to that world, they end up being, getting, like, whatever cheap power they want, but they also end up getting, like, influenced by this severe negative energy if their, emotions get out of, control. So you have, like, weird people who, like the guy who wanted to watch a dragon, you know, bang a car, and the one guy who had, like, a major giant test fetish, and basically turned all of the girls in that town into giantesses. Or the old lady who literally had an arrow trap dungeon. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's so fun. I love it. There's another series I'm reading as well, which is about this guy who was like a massive chuny, and he got isekai'd. And the thing is that he thought he was supposed to get like this super strong magic power, but he didn't. And it's like he kept hiding that fact about it, especially from this like one night guy who he was in love with, and he always assumed that the guy never liked him, especially because the fact he kind of acted like really bratty, because well he was a brat, he wasn't that old when he got isekai'd, and so he got stabbed to death by somebody, and when he woke up he was back on Earth. And he felt so ashamed of such of what happened. He basically vowed to like keep a normal life, even though at times he would remember what happened in that world. And then at random one day when he's an adult, he isn't transported back to that world, and he's like panicking because one, he's a regular guy now. Like, bro has basically left any urges of wanting to be like a hero or anything like that back in his high school days, and he's like panicking because he doesn't want people to realize, because he was pretty hated. He was pretty universally hated when he was there as a kid. Which is like, what do you expect? He's a kid who literally got dragged to another world. Why are you acting like all bitchy to him? I get that he's a a-hole, but still. And it's like he's like trying to fight. He's working with this one girl who helps him hide his eyes. So the the glasses he wears are like lens that make sure nobody can see that he has black eyes. Because like the whole black hair, black eyes is an indicator of being from another world. Because this is fantasy Europe and nobody has black hair, black eyes apparently. Is it like that? It's like this. Oh wait, the wife beat is cute. The wife beat's cute. There we go. But yeah, I like reading non-conventional isekai, especially because a lot of it kind of oversaturates the market now. So it's good they read ones that kind of subvert those expectations. It's like, hey, you wanna have a wacky old time? Sure, let's have a wacky old time. And I don't know if this one was like, this one got like taken over by the fact that my mic was off. There was another one that subverted expectations, but was much more darker, because of the fact that the main character was essentially, wait, no, I think I did talk about this one in the last stream. That one was like the main character was forced into a role that she never wanted. And because of that, even when she tried to, like, take herself out of the equation, no matter what she did, the role would prevent her from essentially dying. Which is like, again, horrifying existence. And then, oh god, there's another, like, dark, this is more regression than, isekai. There's a dark fantasy regression series I was reading, known as, My Fiance's in Love with My Sister. And I know, Sidnap talked about it, but it's still worth talking about because, oh my god. That series makes you want to scream and shout and cry, especially for the main character, because like she didn't deserve everything that's happening to her. Like, for some reason the world just hates her, and I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair for her. All she wanted to do was to be in love with the person that she was in love with, but the world said no. Screw you. You are our puppet. You are our puppet, and you have no rights to be happy. And I feel like really bad for her about that. Because it's like, who knows how, I don't know how many loops she's been stuck in, but she's been stuck in a lot of loops, and that's like negatively affected her brain. At this point, I'm just like, can we kill her? Like, not kill her, can we end her suffering? Like, whether it's through death or through, like, finally ending the loops, can we, like, finally find some way to make it so that she doesn't have to be in this eternal suffering anymore? Because it's not fair. Of everything that happened, none of it was her fault. Like, maybe she may have had the sin of idling, but in that society, what could she do? And it's like, it's such a good story. But it only updates like every few months, so you read it, you lament, you mourn, and then you wait for the next chapter to come out. Oh, as I say, you lament, you mourn, you despair, and then you wait for the next chapter to come out. Oh god, speaking of lament, mourn, and despair, Limbus Company. So apparently there was a new update that addresses the thing on the mark on Sinclair's like forehead. And for the longest time, I had the feeling that it looked familiar. Because I was like, oh, that looks strangely familiar, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like, maybe it's maybe it's a reference, maybe it's something unique. Yeah, no, it turns out that they straight up took the mark of Cain from Supernatural and put it on Sinclair's face. So they have to make a new mark for him, which honestly, it's so stupidly ridiculous. Like, Kim Ji-hoon, that's so stupid. Like, it's a situation of a situation where like 5 minutes of research into the mark would probably net you results. But who knows how brains work, especially when it comes to like game development. I mean, I should know considering the fact that I'm a game development major. But hey. Never said I was good at it. I never said I was good at thinking. Never said I was good at donking. Let's see. Let's make that one like thinner. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, that's just the mark of Cain on his face, and it's been there for like since launch day in 2023. It's so funny. Is this what? It's at 7%. Let's see. I like how it's looking. Yay. All I have left to do. Oh, I can feel the heat crawling up my back. I'm almost done. I think I might grab my other phone and prop that up. Ugh. Yeah, I think I might do that. Hold on. Let me just... Wait, I forgot I can do this now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yay. Wait. Wait. There we go. Yeah, I gotta say, the whole thing with the market changing is pretty funny. The water's all warm now. I know they say, oh yeah, like water, warm water's supposed to be good for you, but I don't like warm water. Like, if I wanted to drink warm water, then I would. But warm water reminds me of summer camp. And summer camp water, was never good. Like, it literally tasted like ocean water, but worse. And they're like, oh yeah, we filtered it. I'm like, you sure? Are you 100% sure? Cause, this tastes bad. This tastes really bad. Can I get some bottled water? I know it's bad, but can I get some bottled water? Please? 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 Okay. Let's do the tail feathers. I think I can kind of cheat by taking the spear. Let's see, take the spear. This doesn't need to be symmetry because it's only gonna be like one. Flatten it. Do it like this. I probably should have to my professor, but I wonder if he's gonna be like, oh, is this too anime? And I'm like, yeah, because it's meant for, you know, a VTuber, and that VTuber's me. Like, bro, come on. Anime is like the top trending community, is like the top trending thing right now. Ease. Okay, probably flatten a little bit more. I just want it to be a base more than anything else. Like right here is fine. And then I could actually clone this. So clone that, and can I turn this into? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, it would have been nice if I could have. Okay. I think I know what I can do. Undo, start, spare, mirror. I do want it to be somewhat even. Like, even the latency is actually not that bad, all things considering. I can't wait to paint this. It's just a little guy. This little guy could happen to be a moth. That looks like a turkey. But yeah, no. Professors who constantly hit at you because like, oh, it's anime. Come on. Like, yes, it's anime because anime is my special interest. If I wanted to draw something else, that'd be my special interest. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, I do know how to draw things that are anime. Like, I like drawing chibi, because that's what I'm interested in. I could draw creatures, but my goal isn't to be a creature artist. I'll be a creature artist if that's what whatever corpo I end up joining wants. But if they don't want creature, then I won't do creature. The only thing that he's probably right about is anatomy, because anatomy is, like, key, especially as an artist. But hey, that's another discussion. Let's see, okay. Let me take this both as a mirror, just to the side. Like, everything is fundamentals. That's the #1 important thing. Fundamentals. There we go. Oh, it looks cute. Little tail feathers. I've never made their feet too thin, but honestly, it's cute. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with tiny feet. Okay, so this will be the base. And then clone this out. Clone this out. And then make bigger. Actually, no, don't make bigger, make longer. Make longer. Pull it out. Make sure. Yep, there we go. Oh, my throat. My throat is not being the goat right now. Okay, there we go. And then it's like, I could, boost it out a little bit more. Boosting, bustier. Wait, boosting, bustier is boosting, bursting, bailing, bursting, bear. Yeah, I'm never good at tongue twisters. It's good to practice them every once in a while. It's actually funny. I've been stuttering less since I started streaming, which I'm happy about because that's like the #1 thing I was always angry at myself about. So I'm like, oh, I used to be so good at speaking. I used to be so good at reading, and now I can barely do either. I mean, I can still read. Don't get me wrong. I can still read. I'm still literate. But I mean, like, if you ask me, like, hey, read this. And I'm like, okay, how do you want me to read it? Where do you want me to read it? How? When? Why? How? Sometimes it can't be like, sometimes it's different. Gosh, almost a 30-minute mark. Wow, how rare. I'm usually 2 pump chump. I would like to do longer streams. Like I said, yesterday was supposed to be a longer stream. Yesterday was definitely supposed to be a longer stream. But I accidentally pressed the exit button. I legitimately, that was not a bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was not a bit. I legitimately stood there shocked after I realized that I pressed the exit button. And I was like, wait, did I actually do that? That wasn't oh no. And while I could have pulled up, God Eater Resurrection again, it was getting late at that point, so I was like, I guess I should get ready to go. Even though I was hoping to like stay for like another few hours. But you know what? Whatever. It was definitely an ordeal. Ooh, yeah, wait, that's cute. Make the tail feathers kind of like peek out like that. I have to be a little bit careful though, because if I do 3D print stuff, I have to make sure that everything has the proper walls. Okay, and then I want to take this entire mirror. I want to clone this entire mirror. I want to make it bigger. And then I'm going to pull it back like this. And then there we go. Let's see, this one's number 9, so I can delete that. And then, actually no, let me not delete that. I'll take this, I'll make it separate. No. There we go. So what I want to do is that I want to take it, and then I want to pull it up here. Yep, there we go. There we go, much better. There we go. Let's get a little bit more neat. There we go. Alright, now I gotta do the most difficult part, which is voxel merging all of it together. Okay. Voxel merge. This does not voxel merge everything. Alright. Boolean. Voxel merge. There we go. Now I'm just gonna smooth this out a little bit. It doesn't need like crazy amounts of smoothing, it just needs to look neat. Oh? I keep hearing something in the background, but it's nothing. There we go. Well, it's not really supposed to be like a thing you can see. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Okay, let me go. Make it a little bit smaller. And I think I might layer it out a little bit like this. There we go. There we go. So that way it's not like completely touch it. I mean, even if it does touch it, it's not gonna be like, oh, end all be all, because it's all gonna be painted the same color anyway. There we go. And the last thing to do are your little antennas! Ah. Oh, it looks so cute! Oh, let me save. Oh yeah, also saving in this is like super important because, oh my god. There was a point where I had forgotten to save, and I was working on a project for like 4 hours straight. I had lost all of that because it didn't save. And I wanted to cry right then and there. But I pulled myself up by the bootstraps even though I wanted to really just like, you know, sit there crying. And I kept going. And I finished it. I did finish it. But yeah, saving is important. Saving is important. Save all the time. Even if you think, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Save. Okay. I'm gonna actually pull these back a little bit. So let's put it a little bit like kind of poking out like this. Actually, I might pull it a little bit more just so it has like a little bit more stabilization. And I'm gonna move it. Drag it. No, it's might be a little bit too strong. Yeah, it's a little bit too strong. Intensity shouldn't be that high. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That looks so much better. And then I think I'm gonna save toneness just so I have a place to go back to if I mess up. Because what I want to do is that I want to. Oh god, not again. I want to drag these out and make them look fluffier, kind of like how I made the collar fluffy. Alright, and a little bit more, and then yeah, there we go. That's a little bit too prickly. Needs to be a little bit more fluffy. Yeah, like that. Yeah, there we go! And then out here. There we go! And it's like, it doesn't really, just the sides, because the ends doesn't really matter. But I could add a, like a subtraction, but it doesn't really need a subtraction. Alright, and then with this we can actually start painting. Well, after I finish, combining everything together. Okay, spear 9, and then this, and this, and this. And then we're going to lock submerge it. There we go. Check to make sure nothing's too craggly. Alright, everything looks good. Yay! I'm actually like really excited because I usually don't do like day 1 3D builds. I usually like do it over the span of like days. Unless it's something that I'm working on like right then that needs to be finished that day. So the fact that, oh wait, frick, hold on, I messed up. Okay. So right here, and then here, I just need to push it right here. Yeah, that's fine. Then we pushed it from the smoothing anyway. Boolean. Voxel merge. Alrighty. And then just smooth that out a little bit. Smooth that out a little bit. Smooth over here. Then we're gonna smooth over here. Smooth. Just make everything look nice. I love making it look nice. That part we really need to be like super. I don't know why. Just thinking of the chickadee parts reminds me of that part from Dungeon Meshi, where Wireless is like, oh yeah, no, the chickadee parts is the tail actually, referring to the basilisk. It was like, yeah, which is honestly still the funniest thing, is that the basilisk is the snake rather than the chicken itself. But it's also funny how somewhere along the line, in some weird translation, the basilisk became a chicken with a snake tail. Or I guess a snake with a chicken tail. Meanwhile, it's kind of like how kobolds are. in Japan, where it's like in the West, kobolds are more like lizardy, while in Japan, kobolds are more like they're more like furry. They're like dogs, doggies, dingoes. And like it's interesting how they take like different monsters from like each other's like stories and mythologies and kind of puts them all together. But it does make sense because it's like even oh god, even because like Japan has its own translation of Dungeons and Dragons, which I found out from research purposes for a random story I was thinking about at the time. Cause yeah, there are times I'll just straight up like research things just for like accurate daydreams. Like lore accurate daydreams, I will look up actual like information about. I know it's so stupid, but it's like it always comes up with like interesting aspects. It's like, oh, that's why I found out that there is a D&D version of. There's a D&D version of Japanese. There's a Japanese D&D, which is cool. Okay, so now I'm going to actually color this in so I can see where I need to where I'm gonna put the eyes. Okay, strip painting. I'm gonna make this a darkerish color. I have to like this, because it's not like it's a pure dark. Oh yeah, I think I can do it like that. And then I'm going to make this lighter. Let's see. That's a little too dark. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ooh. Okay, paint. There we go. And this is just like the render model. And this is what the render will look like. The actual like model itself will be unpainted, so that you can paint it yourself if you ever come across this in the past, present, or future. Yeah, it's also funny because other depictions of Mothman just kind of make him more blobby. It's either blobby or like monstery. Mothie is just a weird turkey-looking moth creature thing who happens to be from the same world as me. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna add highlights to the. Oh, wait, that's a little too much. Yeah! Then here comes the fun part, doing the eyes. Ah! My chair! Stupid stool. There we go. My stomach's starting to hurt a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there goes my stomach. Okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot to add his little highlights to his ears, furry, antenna. Yeah. I wonder if I can make it like pure black, like the eyes. Yep, there we go. Yay. Okay. And then the eyes are like. Oh, this is a little bit more like oval. Nope. This way, and then this way. And then like this. Okay, I think we're gonna make a new tag for like my 3D models and art and such. It's gonna be called hashtag Lafayette. So I have Lafayette, which is for like my doll modeling and such. And then Lafayette is just gonna be for my regular art. And then actually, I think, I don't like the yellow. I think I don't like the black Seclara. Even though I know the black Seclara is supposed to be like very Mothman-esque. Let me see. Wait, no, it looks better with the blue Seclara. That wasn't in the lesson plan, but no, what? Oh, I'm not done yet. I still need to mask it off and I still need to mask it off and like make the actual eyes embossed. Wait, is it? Is the mask on? Oh, there it is. And then we're going to take that. We're going to Gizmo, and we're just going to pull it back ever so slightly so that the eyes are embossed. And then we can take off the mask and smooth it out. Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna redo the eyes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this over. So, oh, if you know, what is it? Paint. There we go. So paint it. Then you can see the embossing. And then what we're just going to do is take the blue, make the blue Seclara, God, I hate this because I can't see that well. And then add this. Actually, it's looking a little bit more oval, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a slightly darker blue ring over it. Where is it? There it is. This, slightly darker. And then make that a little bit lighter. And let's make it much more lighter. And then add intensity. Yeah, there we go! Look at him! Isn't he cute? Oh my god, I love it! I love it, I love it, I love it! Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! He's just a little guy! He's just a little guy! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh my god! 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 He's so cute! Ah! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna take like an actual screenshot of this later and post it on Twitter, of course. But look at him! Look at his little feetsies! His little feetsies! His little feetsies! Oh, his little tail feathers! Oh, he's so cute! Oh, Monty! Oh my god! Oh, I should have made his ears like a little bit more floppy, but I honestly like the way they look. Oh my god! Oh my god! Honestly, I might do a version. I might do a version later where where I could take off like add like a little end cap to the back of the head, so I could put insect eyes in. I think the insect eyes would be like super cute too. Like it's already so cute. Oh, the render's so cute. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry about how cute it is. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I guess this is where I should go into the Zatsu talk. It's like, oh my god. That was so adorable. Like, legitimately. It's so cute. I didn't think I'd get it something so cute done in just 3 hours. I guess that's also a testament to the fact of me liking Nomad Sculpt and how like well the sculpting is and how natural it feels on an iPad. But also get the fact that I had the reference ready. And the reference literally took me like barely 50 minutes. The rest of it was just me sculpting Mothy. I guess I'm stuck with calling him Mothy now. I guess Mothy is his name. It's like I'm gonna catch him later and I'm gonna put him on my freaking shoulder. It's like a little anxiety be darned. He's going to be on my shoulder one day, eventually. I swear. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, with that, there's not really much left to do. 3 hours pass. I mean, I do 3 hours in the past. It's like, but I'm happy. I'm happy with how it looks. I'm happy with how it came out. I'm definitely going to do a test print later. I might make I might make the legs a little bit thicker so that when it prints in the 3D, when it actually prints, it'll actually be able to stand up on its own. And if not, then I'll just make a stand for it. I don't mind making a stand. Stand isn't really going to take out that much time. But oh, this is fun. This is nice. This is relaxing. I'm happy. Hopefully by next time I should have ZBrush as well. No, that depends. That depends if, you know, Maxon actually answers my freaking support emails. Because I just sent them another support email actually. But this is fun. This is great. Anyway, to those in the past, to those in the present, to those in the future, I hope I'll meet you somewhere beyond the boundary. I'll see you on Sunday. Yeah. Bye. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm gonna be talking about this forever. Anyway, bye. Bye. Bye.